Girard College was left in the will of Stephen Girard. The most emphasized part of this will was only white orphan kids were allowed to be admitted to the school.
In 1954, 6 African-American boys applied for the college. The same year, the Supreme Court decided Brown v. Board of Education, which they were denied. Fast forward to 1965, the NAACP was considering picketing the school to meet some of the demands of admitting African-American boys to the school.
This may be the last afternoon that the streetcars are the only thing that pass Girard College here in North Philadelphia with any degree of regularity. For late this afternoon here in Philadelphia, Judge Waters handed down this opinion, this order, which denies a request by the trustees of Girard College to keep Cecil Moore and the NAACP from resuming their picketing here. They're picketing part of a drive to have Negro orphans enrolled in this all-white school that has been all-white since it was founded by Stephen Girard.
Well, most of the action that was taken by these protesters were overnight or in the evening, and they would picket outside of the college, meaning that they would have picket signs and kind of barricade the college so that no one could get in. And even though there were 900 police officers that were blocking the school as well.
You're coming to Girard College, what are you going to do when you get there? He said, I'm going to do just what the Marines taught me to do. I'm going over the wall. Turn us around. We ain't gonna let nobody turn us around. We gonna keep on, hey, keep on talking. Yeah. We're heading up the freedom land. Well, we ain't gonna let.
Picketing wasn't one of the only things we did. It was one of the main things we did. Some other stuff we did was singing, parades, marching. We did like public speeches and protests. One night we actually did try to scale the wall. There was like 10 of us, I think.
On June 24, 1965, at 11:15 p.m., between 50 to 100 protesters rushed police barricades, but not with physical violence. They were singing, dancing, and blocked traffic by sitting and laying and standing in the streets.
Throughout all this protesting, there were many different people in power helping them. The one person in the photo is Marie Hicks.
Those people in power were people like Leighton Zimmer and Marie Hicks, who was the mother of 2 of the students that applied, professors and students from Temple University.
There were also many people against them, like Girard College, the Board of Trustees of Girard, and the police officers being assigned to protect the building. Around October 1965 to October 1966, things were starting to get somewhere. The NAACP decided to call off the picket assemblies until September 1966, with the condition that the 7 African-American kids that applied were allowed to go to school at the college.
Those 7 kids were Alan Levi Bond, 6 years old, Charles William Hicks, 9 years old, Theodore Lewis Hicks, 7 years old, James Scruggs, 9 years old, Henry Scruggs, 8 years old, Tyrone Carl White, 9, and Terry Sherwood White, who was 7 years of age. The one on the left is Alan Levi Bond.
As the case was being progressed throughout the system, the federal court district judge Joseph S. Lord had ruled that the applications had to be reviewed and couldn't just be denied because of their skin color.
On July 5, 1967, the same judge ruled the boys must be admitted because the college was violating the constitutional rights of these students. May 23, 1968 was the day the boys were finally admitted to the college, along with the other kid that applied later.
With the acceptance of these students, it helped many teachers, both white and black, aid and assist other African-American students to apply for Girard College. The school ended up admitting Charles Hicks, who was 12 at the time and too old to attend the school. Therefore, Charles Hicks was the first African-American student to graduate from that school.
Throughout all of their many struggles for integration in Girard College, all of their goals were met. Girard College became integrated, but the issues about skin color continued to be a problem for black men. Besides some attacks, bomb threats, and hate mail, everyone survived. The growth of this movement is that African American boys continued to be admitted into Stephen Girard College in the years following 1968. The significance of this, the integration of Stephen Girard College in Philadelphia, is how it got people of all colors to come together and fight for an education which all races should have an equal opportunity to receive.